Hey, it's Rick with the Rock Bottom Outreach. It's Real Talk Monday. Have you ever heard the term, you got to fake it till you make it? And a lot of times in a work setting, if it's a brand new job and you're trying to figure it out, a lot of times I hear people say, hey, you got to fake it till you make it. And I think to a point that's true because you can ad-lib a little bit until you figure it out. But, but when it comes to your salvation and your relationship with Christ, that's not true. Because here's the deal. Instead of fake it till you make it, I want to call this, if you fake it, you might not make it. Let me say that again. If you fake it, you might not make it. And what we're talking about is a real, authentic, personal relationship with Jesus Christ. That you know without a doubt that you have a place in His kingdom. This week, I'm going to focus on this as we make that push in toward Easter. Now, put this on your calendar. Easter Sunday, I want you to join us at Stroker's Ice House in Dallas, Texas for what we call Church on the Bike. There's not going to be an excuse that you don't have a tie, you don't have a jacket, or all those stuffy people. We're talking about bringing church to the streets. We're talking bikers around the area. There's hamburgers you can get, live music. It's an absolute blast. And I believe it's from 9:30 until 12:30. This is Easter Sunday. I want you to come and join us. But let me get back to the message. I want to read out of Matthew real quick, chapter 7, let's go to 13. Okay, and it's talking about your walk with Christ. It says, enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction. Meaning a lot of people are on that path to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few will find it. Here's the deal. There's more people that will be lost versus those that have a place in God's kingdom. That is just reality. And that's what I'm talking about, man. With your relationship with Christ, you can't afford to fake it, or you may not make it through that gate. And it wasn't until 2008, even though I proclaimed to be a Christ follower, I did no sort of it, man. I still had those desires. I had the desires to drink. I had the desire to go to the bars. I had a desire to look at things. There's nothing about me that changed except I was a good guy. I knew some scriptures, but my heart did not change. That is the difference now. When I truly sold out to Christ and I accepted Him as my Lord and Savior, truly, May 2008, He began to take desires away. Because here's the deal, and this may hurt. Man, if you still got that desire on Friday night to go get loaded, to go to the bars, hang out at the honky tonks, obviously, maybe your heart has not changed because your desires are still the same. See, you have worldly desires still. You don't have desires of kingdom building. To say, I want to spend time with God. I want to read about God. I want to go to church. I don't want to do those things anymore. I just don't have it in me anymore. That's what we're talking about. You cannot afford to fake it, or you may not make it. And so I want you to tune in all week as we talk about what it means to be saved and to make sure you're going to heaven. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you. I plan on going to heaven, and I'm taking my lifelong buddies and sisters with me that I grew up with. I plan on leaving no man or woman behind. So you might as well get on that glory train, man, because, baby, we are going. Have a great Monday. Bam.